Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is How I See It Live. Please remember to like this video, share the link to my channel if you feel like my content needs some more crowd, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, now called X, and on TikTok at How I See It. Remember, y'all, I am raising funds to help in the fight against period poverty in Jamaica. You can donate to this cause by sending however much you want to send, $1, $2, $3 to my Cash App. What's it called? The cash tag or the money sign, How I See It. And I want to say thank you to my subscriber, one of the subscribers who donated yesterday. As soon as I get to work tomorrow, I will be using the amount that you send to buy some products. So thank you very much. All right, y'all. Y'all saw the thumbnail. You know why we are here. But before we get into it, can y'all let me know that you are hearing me loud and clear? I see the thing moving, so I know there is some sound, but I just want to know that y'all are hearing me clearly. So just drop a 1 or an eyeball. The eyeballs are my emojis of choice. This is how I see it, after all. So just drop a 1 in the chat or drop some eyeballs so that I know that y'all can hear me. I won't say anything else until I see a 1. Thank you so much, Miss Cheryl. Thank you very much for dropping your 1. How are you doing? How is your Memorial Day going? Hope y'all have relaxed, ate some good food, hung out at the pool or the beach if you're in, a state where there's a beach. Like myself, I'm in Florida. Beautiful beaches here. I hope y'all had a great day. It's winding down. It's about to be work tomorrow. And we got a lot to talk about. Hello, Angela. How are you? I see your comments. And we are going to revisit that. We're going to revisit your comment further down. Hello, Elizabeth Harrison. How are you? Hope you've been having a fabulous day so far. So, all right, y'all, let's jump into it. Let me find my my clip. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the Scots and Funky Dineva, who, in my opinion, were making light of Maurice's DUI arrest. Um, as y'all should know, on Saturday, Maurice was arrested in Madison County for a DUI. He was arrested around what? A call was coming in. Hope y'all can still hear me. All right. He was arrested on Saturday for DUI at 12:04 p.m. and then he was released the following day. And yesterday, I guess last night, he was out partying again, drinking. He got a bottle in his hand and he was living his best life. He went on, well, I guess Funky Dineva did a quick video or did a quick live or something to his Instagram and just posted, free my Ninja Reese. And I felt like that was in poor taste. A DUI is not something to joke about. When I went and did my research, the National Highway and Traffic Association, they said that Alabama has the highest rate of unaliving because of DUIs. Okay, they said that 1 in every 3 fatalities in Alabama is as a result of a driver who is driving about under the influence. So this is not a joking matter. It's not something to make fun about, to make light of. I feel like they should be quiet as it pertains to this. Maurice, in the video that Funky Dineva posted, said that we have to allow the wheels of justice to turn. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's trying to say he's innocent. Maybe he's trying to say, well, he wasn't really drunk. It was just that they smelled alcohol on him, so they had to arrest him. I don't know what he's trying to say when it comes to that statement, but what he said on Funky Dineva's IG goes back to something I've continued to say about the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. Well, some of them, they need media training. They need publicists, right? If y'all recall, Karen Huger, when she was arrested, let me bring it up. And this screenshot I grabbed from I think it was what, Bravo, Queens of Bravo. I grabbed it from Queens of Bravo. And when Karen Huger was arrested a few months ago for DUI, she didn't come out with liquor bottles in her hand at a party, laughing and carrying on like it was a joke. She made a statement through her publicist. She didn't admit to any wrongdoings, but she gave a little PSA. She said, wear your seatbelts. So at the least, Karen understood that it wasn't a laughing matter. A DUI is not something that we should be joking about. And I know a lot of bloggers are going to say, well, there goes, Melody's fan base coming after the Scots again. But this is not about Melody at all. I know a mother right now who is still, 4 years later, still grieving the loss of her 15-year-old daughter at the hands of a drunk driver. It's that serious. So many people have lost family members, children, adults, because of people who are driving around under the influence of alcohol. And that's what his arrest record said. That is what his mugshot said. In brackets, alcohol. So whatever that meant, whether it means that they smelt it on him, whether it means that they did a breathalyzer test, whatever it means, that's what he was arrested for. And so if he's going to make a statement, he should get like Karen Huger and send out a PSA. Or maybe he can't because legally that would prove some guilt or whatever. But to laugh and kiki and free my Ninja Reese about it, and for Miss Wanda to go on her live and say it's not a big deal that we all drive a little drunk. I don't know who the we all that she's talking about. I don't know who those people are, because not me, not me, not my husband, not my family members. No, 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 no. We do not drive around drunk, because we understand how detrimental that can be. We understand that that's not smart. So no, ma'am. So hers being on her live talking about it's not a big deal and a little drunk driving is not a big deal, she needs to shut it. I am so sick and tired of that ignorant lady. She can't even speak. She's so inarticulate. I don't know how some of the content creators who cover her lives that she does, I don't even know how y'all sit and listen to her. But because I needed to get the correct quote of what she said on that live, I had to go and listen to some of the content creators who got a clip from her live. And that's what the lady said. She said it ain't nothing wrong with a little drunk driving. We all do it. It's not a big deal. Somebody needs to show her the statistics. Over 13,000 people were unalived in 2022 because of a drunk driver. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yeah, I'm very passionate about that, y'all. That literally ticked me off. And his comment and laughing about it in Funky Dineva's video. And Funky Dineva, he is, in my opinion, a bigger fish than Marsau and Maurice. He has a bigger platform. He has more notoriety. So I would not have had this man on my Instagram page with a little bottle, with a liquor bottle in his hand and a glass in the other hand, keying about him being arrested for a DUI. I would just not have done that. That's in poor taste. All right, y'all. So next on my list is Dr. Chanita, Melody's friend. I'm just gonna play her video real quickly. She had an event in Atlanta, the Alibe Conference. It's a conference, it's a motivational conference where they talk about business and how to streamline your business, how to get your life on track in the most positive of ways. And the event looked amazing, y'all. I know that Sassy TV from the 803, she's a content creator and she was at this event. But I saw on Dr. Chanita's IG story that the event just looked amazing. So here's a quick clip, y'all, from Chanita's event.
Do you know comparison is the thief of all joy? Your business is not moving because you're busy comparing yourself to the is comparison. Do you know comparison is the thief of all joy?
So you hear what she said? Comparison is the thief of all dreams. And I clipped that because that's the truth. And we see it on Love and Marriage Huntsville all the time. The envy, the jealousy, the malice, I don't know why. But we see it all the time. And this is why a lot of them, their businesses is not thriving in the way that they want to put it out there. Their business aren't doing as well as it could be because they're over there comparing what they are doing to what Melody is doing. So make sure y'all that y'all are not doing that in your own lives. Make sure that you aren't comparing yourself to the next person. Because the more you do that is the more you're going to remain stagnant. You don't know what somebody else's struggle is. You don't know how hard somebody had to work to get to the point where they are at now. And in another clip that I saw on her Instagram, she talked about finding a village of people to network with. So if you want to be a writer, this is what she said in the video. If you want to be an author, find yourself around people who are authors. Find yourself around people who have published books before, or they're in the process of publishing a book. If you want to be a fashion designer, go and find yourself some people who are in that industry. If you want to be an entrepreneur in the skincare business or the hair care business, find yourself some mentors in that area rather than starting your business and envying the other person who's doing the same thing as you are. Why don't you go and get some mentorship from that person? Why don't you go and ask, how did you get this done? How did you get that done? And you know what? 9 out of 10 times, there are people out there who are willing to teach. There are people out there who are willing to mentor. There are people out there who are willing to give you the step by step of how they got to where they are now. So I thought that that was an interesting clip to share. Comparison is the thief of all dreams. Stop comparing yourself to other people, y'all. We all are running this race called life. We're in our individual lanes. And guess what? We can win at life if we're also willing to cheer for the next person next to us, even if they get to that finish line before we do. There's nothing wrong with that. Stay in your lane. Be motivated by what other people have accomplished, and don't envy them for it, right? Finally, let's get into what Melody posted to her Instagram today, y'all. And I thought it was very interesting because Melody has been pretty quiet online these past few months, right? Um, One of the last things she posted was after the girls' trip. She said, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen, something to that effect. Then we got Nobody's Business, her hit single. But she hasn't really been doing any interviews about the show. She hasn't been. Last season, she was on IG Live during each episode, kind of giving her recaps and stuff like that. She hasn't been doing it this season. Like, honestly, we haven't heard much from Melody about this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But today she posted, imagine literally living your best life every day. Like you've removed so much toxicity and negativity that you can't help but wake up and smile every day. And to know the last part is on its way out too. And she put, the praise hands up. Man, I'm just thankful. I'm grateful. I'm enjoying doing everything I ever said I wanted to versus sitting around being consumed with what other folks are doing. Promise. This is the good life. But that middle part, y'all, where she says, and to know the last part is on its way out. This is after she said, she's removed toxicity and negativity from her life. And she's waking up smiling every day. And then she goes on to say, and to know the last part is on its way out too. What does that mean? Is Melody kind of telling us that she's about to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville? I'm just speculating. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting that she said that. And we know some of the negativity and the toxicity that she's let go from her life. We know some of that. And I'm sure she doesn't share with us every single piece of her life, every single person that she has had to sent on their way with a God bless you on your journey. I'm sure she's not telling us everything that's going on in her day-to-day life, but it's pretty interesting that she posted that after weeks of not saying much. What does it mean? And if it's that she is about to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville behind, if that's the thing that's on its way out, are we ready for that? Are we ready to see Melody off that show, living her best life, doing other things? Tilted Crowns production, they just opened up a brand new office out there in LA. She has Chanita's World that's been doing great things. The premiere night for Chanita's World, literally, we crashed Nubian Network's system with the amount of us that wanted to see what this show is about, with the amount of us that wanted to support Melody. So, what is that last part of negativity and toxicity that's on its way out to, according to Melody? Do we have any guesses? Let me go to the chat and see what y'all have to say. Let me start from the bottom. Hello, Sharon J. I'm ready for Mel to leave that trash show. It's beneath her now. I feel so too, especially with where it's where it's heading. Not a lot of black excellence, a lot of people not being honest about what's actually going on in their lives, a lot of people still trying to attach themselves to Melody's storyline and to what's happening with her and Martell. People still wanting to bring up old issues from the past, which currently is not a factor in her life. It's like you guys don't have to be friends. You can be cordial because at the end of the day y'all are at work. But I don't feel like Melody wants to be in a space where she's continuously being forced to talk about the same old issues from 2 years ago, 5 years ago. It's like it's redundant at this point. So yeah, I'm hoping that she is getting ready to step away from this show, but also getting ready to step into something brand new that is 100% hers, where we can still watch her journey on TV. You know what I mean? Elizabeth Harrison says, let me put your comment up. When Mel said she, oh, when Mel said she is coming for the puppet master, I believe Carlos caught that stray. She moves in silence. And yeah, she said at Mimosas with Melody, she said that when she's quiet is when we should really be worried, you know? Not when she is on social media, clapping back. When she is quiet, it means that pieces are moving behind the scenes and we just need to get ready, is what she said at Mimosas with Melody. So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen next, because I feel like that's a very interesting post. Going up. Elizabeth Harrison said, "You're absolutely correct. The stat with the highest number of DUI unaliving in the country, they are boasting about it." Yeah. And as I said before, I feel like it's in poor taste to be on anybody's platform joking about a DUI arrest. I felt like it was in poor taste. I didn't like it. And I know they want to make everything content creators say, they want to make it about, oh, we're coming at them in the name of being a Melometer, or in the name of being part of Melody's fan base, or being a Melody supporter. But this has, for me, it has nothing at all to do with Melody. Nothing at all to do with Melody. It's my own convictions. It's my own experience. It's knowing someone close to my family, a family friend, who, it was in 2020, lost her 15-year-old daughter because of a drunk driver. So I know it's a serious problem. It's a serious issue. It is a crime. And if you're not going to come out and say, I'm not guilty of this crime. I know it looks bad, but that, and then go on to say, we're going to let the wheels of justice turn. If you're not going to make a statement like that, then I feel like you should tell your brother, don't have me on camera with a liquor bottle in my hand, because it just looks insensitive. You know what I mean? You're a public figure who was just arrested for a DUI, and the very next day, you're out partying with liquor bottles in your hand and alcohol, a cup of alcohol in your hand, and you're making light of your situation. It's insensitive. It's insensitive to the people who are tuned into this show, who are probably following this story on social media, who've had family members or friends, have lost family members or friends because of a DUI. It's insensitive to them. And so I felt like it was in poor taste to see that video and to hear Wanda saying that it's not a big deal to drive around drunk. I was just so disgusted. And then they want to talk about a fan base being deplorables. That is deplorable behavior. Let me go back to y'all's comment. Ooh, why did I go all the way back down there? Oh no. Michelle says, I'm from Florida but moved to Seattle. Oh my gosh, you left the warmth of sunny Florida for the cold in Seattle? And Angela says, the Scots should know better than to drink and drive, period. Period. They should know better. They should know better. And they do know better. I don't know what happened on Saturday morning, where he was coming from, what he was doing, where he was going. I have no idea. I could speculate from now until the end of the week. We're obviously never going to get the answer to that. But for whatever reason, the Madison County police officers felt like they needed to arrest him and hold him from 12 p.m. to 19 a.m. the next morning. That says a lot for me, and it says as much as I'm thinking in terms of what happened. That whole scenario, it paints a clear picture for me. And he can come out and deny it if he wants. I'm sure he will, maybe at the reunion. He hasn't done a Dustin Ross interview yet on Carlos King's YouTube. Maybe he'll speak on it during one of those interviews. But I don't know. The picture that's been painted in my mind, it's going to stick. You were partying for the entire night. It doesn't look like you went home. You were in the same shirt that you were in the night before. Your brother even says that in the video with Funky Dineva. You look like your lips are redder than they were the night before you were arrested, and his lips don't look as red in the video that was posted on Funky Dineva's what's it called, his Instagram. Maybe he was eating a popsicle, maybe he was eating a lollipop, and that's why his lips were so red. I don't know. Kimmy was wearing red lipstick on the night that they were out partying while he was in that white shirt. So I don't know. The picture that's painted in my mind, it's going to stick. It's going to stick, y'all. Oh my gosh. And what was pretty telling, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but from the videos they posted from them partying yesterday, I didn't see Kimmy in any of them. Did y'all? Did y'all see Kimmy in any of those videos? I saw Tisha, I saw Wanda, I saw that other Scott brother, I saw Marsau, I saw a whole bunch of people sitting on wooden benches with no cushions. But I didn't see Wanda. Obviously, we didn't see Kiki. There was no Martel in sight, no Stormy in sight. So, oh, Trish, was her name Trisha, and her man, they were there, but there was no Kimmy. Isn't that interesting? Is Kimmy still working at the hospital, y'all? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't think she is. She hasn't really said much about that. But she wasn't at last night's party. So is could there be trouble in paradise? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe she just didn't feel like going out. Just speculating. These people are public figures. In the same way people talked about Karen Yuger when she was arrested for a DUI, is the same way we as part of the Love and Marriage Huntsville fan base on YouTube, we're gonna talk about it. I don't know why they feel like they're so special that they should be exempt from people doing videos about them outside of what is being presented on the show. There's not much being presented on the show, anyways. What they do on social media is way more entertaining than what Carlos King and Kingdom Reign Entertainment is giving us on the show. So I'm about to log off, y'all. I got to my 30-minute mark. I want to go. Yesterday I went to 2 hours. I was not even trying to do that. So I was like, today I'm gonna do like 30 minutes and then hop off. So if you're just coming in, what we talked about was, one, the Scott brothers and Funky Dineva plus Wanda seemingly joking about Maurice's DUI arrest. I feel like it's in poor taste and it's insensitive considering how serious the consequences are for a lot of people who have experienced family members and friends being unalived due to a drunk driver. We talked about Dr. Chanita Foster's a live event in ATL that was held over the weekend, and something that she said during the Alive event comparison is the I forgot the quote now. Jesus. Let's pull up the clip again.
Is comparison. Do you know comparison is the thief of all joy? Your business is not moving because you're busy comparing yourself to them.
All right, there we go. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stay in your own lane and get your job done. Get your business off the ground. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. And I promise you, you will win. And finally, Melody Cherie sends a message on her Instagram story. She says she's gotten rid of all the toxicity and negativity from her life. She wakes up smiling every day, and to know the last part is on its way out too, is giving her joy with the praise hands. We don't know what that means. I'm speculating that maybe she's trying to send us a little smoke signal, trying to tell her fan base that look out, she's probably leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville after this season. I don't know. Again, I'm just speculating. I just thought the message was very interesting because Melody hasn't been posting a lot, on her social media. If it's not about her music, if it's not about 7th Avenue, we really don't see Melody posting. So I felt like that was an interesting post, y'all. Again, please, if you're just coming in, please remember to like this video, share the link to my channel if you feel like my content needs some more crowd, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, follow me at How I See It on Instagram, Twitter now called X, and on TikTok. Oh, and y'all, I received my Seventh Avenue Beauty cosmetic products. Um, Last week Tuesday, I ordered them the Friday, and then they arrived on the Tuesday, right? And I did videos of my unboxing or unpackaging, and so I may post the videos either either to my YouTube, maybe to my TikTok, or maybe on IG. So if you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, you might get to see my unpackaging of my lip gloss, my bubblegum lip gloss, and my nude lipstick. And if you're already following me on Instagram, you'd have seen a snippet of my unboxing of the bubblegum lip gloss. And y'all, I didn't realize that the container that the bubblegum lip gloss is in looks like a whole chess piece. I'm gonna post it again to my Instagram because I don't have the clip right now anymore on my phone, and I'm doing StreamYard from my phone, so I can't even pull it up to show y'all right now. But in like 10 minutes, go check out my Instagram, and I'm going to show y'all how the bubblegum lip gloss, and maybe all her lip gloss, looks like a whole chess piece. I didn't realize it until I already posted it. And so I reposted it to my story, and I'm like, oh my God, am I overthinking it? Or does this bottle look like a chess piece? And the packaging, y'all, is so luxurious. Like, I felt like I paid like $100 for that container of lip gloss. And the container for the lipstick too is like a magnetic it's like a magnetic container. Again, I felt like I paid more for them than I did. And the lip gloss actually smells like bubblegum. It has like hints of vanilla in my opinion. Maybe somebody else who purchases it will say something else, but it smells a little bit like bubblegum and vanilla. I love it. I love it. And it lasts so long. I wore it to my daughter's kindergarten graduation last week Thursday, and I put some on at like 7 minutes after 7, and I got to my daughter's school. The graduation started at 8:30, and I didn't need to reapply that whole time that I was at the graduation. Even when I left to go to work, every time I like pursed my lips, I could still feel like there was lip gloss there. That's how long it lasted. I didn't feel like I didn't have to reapply until I was going on my lunch break at around 1 or something. So, and I didn't feel like I even had to reapply then. It's just that, I needed a little bit more gloss, but it's long lasting. I don't regret purchasing it at all. And I'm not a makeup girl. I don't really buy makeup. The only makeup line that I've owned since I've been in the US is Fenty, because I love me some Rihanna. She's a Caribbean girly like myself, and her products are quality products. So when Melody said she's launching a makeup line and it's lip gloss and lipsticks, I was like, okay, I love me a good lip gloss. I'm going to try it out. And I don't regret. At the price point, her price point is similar to Fenty. So if you're already buying Fenty and like, the higher end makeup products from like a Ulta or a Sephora, then you should have no problem buying from 7th Avenue. And this is not a sponsored what you call it? A sponsored statement. It's not a sponsored statement. This is just me saying, hey, it's good quality products. And I'm a firm believer in this, and I've said this already, and I don't care about anybody who has a problem with me saying this as a YouTuber. The content that I do, majority of the money that I have made on YouTube, the videos that are my top earners are the videos that are about Love and Marriage Huntsville, specifically Melody. And any content creator who is honest will agree with me that those are the videos that have made them the most money on YouTube. So for me, because of that fact, Melody drops a product and it's like $19, $20. It's a no-brainer for me to say I'm going to support, because I'm talking about her on YouTube, I'm making a little, extra pocket money. I say it's like my nails money, or, my makeup money, whatever. Because I'm talking about her and I'm talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville on YouTube, I'm able to make, a little bit of something on the side. And so I have no problem supporting her. Marsau, he wants to say, oh, all these women are going to lose their house. The nerve of him. All these women are about to lose their house, making Melody a billionaire. Okay. I don't understand why he's so bothered. Why is he so bothered with how people choose to spend their money? Why? Because none of the Love and Marriage Huntsville fans are about to make him a billionaire by going down to black. Nobody's about to make him a billionaire asking him to build them a house. Because from what Zen Garden says, you would definitely not be my top pick if I was supposed to build a house in Huntsville or anywhere in Alabama. Scott would definitely not be on the top of my list to be contracted to help me build a house or a commercial property, as a matter of fact. So I don't understand their hate or this constant envy that they're exuding because people support Melody and people support her products. It's good products. It's not even like we are buying stuff and when we buy them, it's crap. Quality lipstick, quality lip gloss. Face wash, her face wash, y'all. Again, not a sponsored ad, but her face wash is the only face wash that I've used that has not burnt my skin. That's the only way I can describe it. I've used Neutrogena. I've used all these products, these face wash, and I don't know. It's like they burn my skin. That's how it feels to me, and so I stopped. I stopped using face wash, and I just used just just water on my face. Like honestly, for a long, long time, all I used on my face was water because of the reaction, on my skin when I would use some of these products. I've tried the black soap. The black soap actually stripped my skin. It was so red, the reaction that I had to it. And they said that the black soap is like great for our skin, but it didn't work for me. Also burnt my skin. So I said, okay, let me try the Seventh Avenue face wash. Let me try it just to see. And I tried it on like just a small part of my what do they call this area between like your neck and my chest, just to try it because that part is super sensitive. So I was like, if it doesn't burn there, then I'm gonna try it on my face. And I tried it there, no reaction. I was like, okay, now let me try it on my face. Wash my face the first time with it, no reaction, no burning. Used the moisturizer after, no burn, because sometimes the moisturizers would also burn my skin too. So the only thing that I would use after I wash with water is the organic, the natural bulk shea butter, the yellow one, right? And the moisturizer didn't burn my skin. I was like, okay. Tried it the next day, still no reaction. Tried it the next day after that, no reaction. I was like, okay, so I am sold. I am sold. And so it's not like we are buying crappy products. Her products actually work. She told us that the formula for her face wash, she got it from her grandmother because I guess she had like rosacea or something. I don't remember what the skin condition is that Melody said she had growing up or still have maybe. But she said her grandmother came up with the formula, and of course she teamed up with her chemist, Abea, I think her name is, and they kind of perfected the compound, I guess, and this is what we have now. And I'm telling y'all, if you have sensitive skin like myself, especially when it comes to your face, if you haven't tried the Seventh Avenue face wash and the moisturizer, try it. Try it. Take my word for it. Try it. If it works, keep buying it. If it doesn't work, then okay, because not everything works for everybody. But for me, the face wash worked. And today, y'all, I went on the TikTok shop. I have not purchased a thing ever, 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 ever. Since the TikTok shop was open, I have not purchased anything from the TikTok shop. No matter how cool the thing looks, like I've seen these rompers and stuff on the TikTok shop. And I'm like, oh, these look cute and they're cheap. They're like $2.59. Oh my God. And these cute sets I've seen on the TikTok shop. Like, tell me if I'm lying, y'all. You've seen some really cute things on the TikTok shop, right? Drop a one in the chat if you've seen some cute things over there on the TikTok shop. I'm talking rompers, I'm talking bodysuits, scrubbers for your bathroom. That scrubber that I keep seeing, that electric scrubber or whatever that people are using in their bathrooms on TikTok. I've seen it. Thank you, Andrea. Some cute things are over there on the TikTok shop. But I've been like super skeptical. I'm like, I don't know. $2? This is like too cute to be $2.90. I'm like, this is too a set of three bodysuits that I see snatching the girls, brown, pink, white, black, whatever colors you want, a set of three for $10. I don't know. This looks suspect. That's what I've been saying all this time. So I'll never purchase anything on the TikTok shop. Even when Melody launched over there on TikTok, the Seventh Avenue products, I was like, yeah, I'll still buy through her online store. But today I was on TikTok and I was like, let me see what Melody's numbers are like on TikTok. And I was like, okay, the the lemon face scrub was like 29.99 or something like that. And on the TikTok shop, I think I got it for like $9. And something else I bought was like 30 something dollars or 20 something dollars. I don't remember, but I got it for $4. Okay. And add what the discounts were to the cost for shipping. I paid in total like 20 something dollars for items that would have probably cost $50 or more if I'd bought it through Seven Avenue's website. So if you've never purchased anything on the TikTok shop, if you go there now and you purchase from 7th Avenue for the first time, you're going to get 45% off from TikTok. And then you're going to get an additional 25% off from 7th Avenue. So they're going to combine those two discounts and you're going to get your things for what feels like a steal. So if you've always wanted to try the face wash, you always wanted to try like the scrubs or whatever, and you don't got the coins, because I don't got the coins, child, but I wanted to try the face scrub and I've been waiting for like a deal or whatever. That was a steal today. I was shocked out of my mind. Like, I was like, this is not possible. 45% off and then an extra 25% off. Like, I'm about to get these things for little to nothing. And that's exactly what happened. I was in shock. I had to share it. And then I shared it to my Instagram and then Melody reposted it because it's real. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else for that cheap on TikTok because I guess I've used my first time buyer 45% on this. But I might go and buy one of those onesie sets that I've seen, those romper sets that like lift your booty and cinch in your waist and stuff. I might go buy one now after I've like received my stuff from 7th Avenue and I see how it all works and everything. I might buy something else from the TikTok shop. But thank you, Andrea, for dropping the one in the chat and agreeing with me that there are some really cute and cool things on the TikTok shop. There's something else that I also looked at over there. These car chargers, and then the phone and the light and sound equipment thing for like if you're a content creator, that's super cheap too over there, because on Amazon that's running like 50 something dollars, and on TikTok it's like half of that price. So I might go over there and buy that now because TikTok shop has converted me. American Born says Kimmy was there, saw it on someone else's page. Okay, she was there. She was there last night, or she was there on the Friday night when he was arrested. Well, before he was arrested, because I know that Kimmy was at whatever event they were at on the Friday night, but the event yesterday evening, the one that Funky Dineva posted, I don't know if she was there. That's the one I'm talking about. But if she was there last night, then okay, cool. But I didn't see her. But if she was there, cool. That answers the question I raised earlier about, if she was there or not. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Again, please remember to like this video. If you haven't liked it yet, on your way out, please like it. Share the link to my channel if you feel like my content needs some more crowd. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter now called X, and on TikTok at How I See It. Please remember I have a fundraiser going on right now. I'm trying to raise funds to buy period products to help combat the period poverty issue in Jamaica. You can donate to my Cash App as little as 99 cents, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. As little as 99 cents. I got a whole coin jar at my yard. I will add to your 99 cents. I told y'all yesterday, Dollar Tree, they sell Stay Free products. They sell Always products. It's not a lot in the pack, but it has like 5 or 6 in the pack. And they're like the tin ones, I think like a number 3 or a number 4, I think. maybe a number 5. I don't remember, but it's not really for like heavy periods. But I think guess it's perfect for some young women. I don't remember being in high school and having a heavy flow, but I know some girls did. But if all you can send is 99 cents or $1.25, I can go to Dollar Tree or I can go to Dollar General or Family Dollar and purchase those little tiny packs of Always or Stay Free pads and add it to what I've already purchased. That I'll be donating to the Herflow Foundation in Jamaica when my family go on vacation in December. So any amount that you send, the minute you send it and I accept it, I'll go to work the next day and I'll be using every penny that you sent me towards buying some period products. And you'll see the proof. I'll post it. And then when I go to Jamaica and I'm handing over the donated products, I'll also be showcasing that too. So thank y'all for supporting this worthy cause. And thank you to the subscriber who sent her donation yesterday. I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want me to say your name, but if you do, just, send me a DM or something and I'll definitely shout you out next time. But thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. And as I always say, replay gang, drop down in the comment section below and let me know how you see things too. And until next time, y'all, walk good. Bye.